Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN. Welcome to the Lakers post-game show on ZSPN on YouTube. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Denver Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals in Game 2. What can I say? I mean, this was a disappointing loss. Sorry for the delay. I was just at work, but I just had to finish some things. But I'm finally here. So, without further ado, I'll get into the stats and the team stats and what went wrong in tonight's loss. A missed opportunity for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it. I mean, there's no other way of saying it. I mean, the Lakers really missed the ball on this one when it comes to beating the Denver Nuggets, my second favorite team in the NBA. And, when it comes down to it, I mean, all credit. Let's give credit where credit is due when it comes to the Denver Nuggets. I mean, Jamal Murray, man, he is the real deal. I mean, when it comes down to one of the top point guards in this league and a future one that could dominate this league, Jamal Murray, man, he's something special. I mean, the guy scored 23 points in the fourth quarter. I mean, that's very impressive for a guy who has a bright future ahead of him, along with the Joker, who I have to say, I mean, he's something special too. I mean, he's one of the top centers in this league, and obviously they really came to play when it came down to the fourth quarter. And the Lakers merely missed the ball on this one, especially LeBron and Anthony Davis. When it comes down to it, they should have done better. They should have played better. But it's just unfortunate when it comes down to it. I mean, it should have. The Lakers should have really, I guess, stepped up in this game when it comes down to it, especially LeBron and Anthony Davis. But I'll get into the players tonight and how they played and what went better this time around instead of game one. Obviously, it was a whole different game, and the Lakers were leading the way in the first, second, and third quarter. I mean, they were just dominating on the defensive side of the ball. And they really, really knew what they were doing when it came to guarding and just playing defense against the Denver Nuggets. I mean, they came to play. And, Rui Hachimura, he was our guy tonight, and he will be our guy moving forward when it comes to helping the Lakers win games in key moments and key situations. So he's our key. He's a guy that really needs to, show up at times when it comes to when the Lakers, like LeBron and Anthony Davis, are not stepping up to finish off the Denver Nuggets. But, it's unfortunate. But at the same time, the series is not over. The Lakers are 0-2. But at the same time, this is a series of seven game series. So this is a perfect opportunity for the Lakers to go back to LA and win, and a must-win scenarios when it comes to winning in both games, home games in LA. So that's a perfect opportunity for the Lakers to, this is everything that's on the line type of scenario for the Lakers to just win games and dominate. That's what they need to do when it comes down to it. So let's just hope for that. But guys, before I get into the team stats and what went down and give you guys my analysis of what went wrong tonight, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all the good social media stuff. And of course, like always, please make sure to like my page on Facebook, ZSPN, and also follow me on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok at ZSPN. Guys, I really appreciate all your love and support you guys have shown me all across social media. And of course, on this channel, ZSPN on YouTube. Please be sure to hit that notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button so you will know when I go live of every single Lakers post-game show. My apologies ahead of time for going live late. I just had to finish up some work, and I finally had the opportunity to finally sit down. I should really schedule my timing more, but it's unfortunate. But it is what it is. I am here. I am talking about the Los Angeles Lakers and giving you guys my analysis. So hopefully, for those of you who are joining in, comment and please give me your thoughts about the Lakers' loss in Game 2 in a 0-2 series now. when it comes to the Western Conference Finals. So please give me your thoughts, and I'll read them out loud, for all of you to see, and we'll display your comments as well on this live stream. So please do so. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's talk about the Lakers' loss. Obviously, the Lakers are doing well. I mean, I have to say, when it comes down to the improvement of Game 1, let's just say it. I mean, the Lakers played very well on defense. They dominated on the defensive side of the ball when it comes to facing the Denver Nuggets. I mean, they really contained them at times when it comes to defense. And, even though shooting was not in the Lakers' favor, I mean, offensively, they did their best with what they had, with Rui Hachimura stepping up for the Los Angeles Lakers, leading the way offensively. We really had to say talk about the elephants in the room, and I'm saying elephants, and that is LeBron and Anthony Davis not stepping up in this game. They really didn't, especially for LeBron, who, when it comes down to it, I have to say, LeBron, you need to stop shooting threes, man. You really need to stop shooting threes. You went 0 of 6 from the three. And that tells you right there that you need to stop. And especially when he made that stupid three that should have not went, he should have not made it. He should have attacked the rim, gained some momentum, and just somehow take the lead. Score as much as you can, because the Denver Nuggets are not the Golden State Warriors. They are not the Memphis Grizzlies to let that go. They are a tough team. They are a team that, when it comes down to it, they know how to gain advantage when the Lakers have their guard down. So when it comes down to it, the Lakers and LeBron or any sort of player on the team should have did whatever they can to get fouled or go for a layup, attack the rim. I mean, just what Rui Hachimura said in his halftime, quote that he said. He said that the Denver Nuggets, they don't protect the rim. And that's what they did tonight. They didn't protect the rim. And that's how Rui Hachimura dominated in the first half heading into the third quarter. I mean, the guy was just attacking the rim, making mid-range shots, going for layups. I mean, the guy was that's where the weakness is for the Denver Nuggets. But for some reason, LeBron and Anthony Davis did not take that into consideration. And LeBron continuously made missed threes that should have not. If you're shooting 28% from the three, that tells you right there that you're not a shooter. You're not a good shooter. So why are you consistently making dumb threes that are not going in? You're good at attacking the rim, making mid-range shots, making layups. I mean, whatever it is, LeBron, this guy right here should have considered what's on the line and should have went in a whole different direction than making dumb threes that he made. I mean, it is what it is, guys. And, it's ridiculous, total ridiculous, when it comes down to it. Let's read the comments here. Rabbit, welcome to the live stream. I really appreciate it. LeBron, too scared to enter the dunk contest, but wants to try to rock up, dunks in the playoffs. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't know what was going on. I mean, maybe it's because of the altitude or something. I mean, when it comes down to it, it really went completely wrong in those 3 minutes left into the game. We saw that from the Nuggets. They were just ranking up threes in those final 3 minutes left. But, players like Austin Reeves and, the Lakers allowing the Denver Nuggets to foul them, it just shows you that, that's what the Lakers are good at. They allow other teams to foul them so they can go to the line and make free throws. And the Lakers, let me go to the screen, share my screen just for a second. There we go. When it comes down to it, I mean, when you look at the team stats for the Los Angeles Lakers, I mean, that tells you right there, the Lakers are shooting 88% from making free throws. Okay. And this is a perfect opportunity that the Lakers needed to make because, that's where they control the tempo. They control the game if they get fouled. But for some reason, They didn't use that into their advantage in the fourth quarter. And that's what really went wrong for them when it came down to that. Lakers shot 26% from the three to the Nuggets, 36. And when it came to the field goals, I mean, it's basically even. They were pretty even with that. But other than that, the Lakers made some changes. They learned from their mistakes, controlled the defensive side of the ball, as you can see. I mean, 7 blocks to the Nuggets, 10 steals to the Nuggets 8, but that most of those steals came from the fourth quarter. So we have to, and the second half. So with that being said, I mean, it's a missed opportunity there for the Lakers. But when it came down to those turnovers, it goes to the Denver Nuggets with 15 to the Lakers 12, and obviously committed fouls. It's unfortunate that 19 goes to the Los Angeles Lakers, even though Dennis Schroeder, committed a foul in like 50 seconds left remaining of the fourth quarter, which obviously he should have not done, because, the Lakers could have, at least for LeBron's sake, he could have, attacked the rim, go for a dunk, go for a layup, and maybe we would have tied the game, or maybe went up by 2 in those final seconds left. But, it's unfortunate. Dennis Schroeder had to make a foul against the shooter and the player of the game for the Denver Nuggets, and that is Jamal Murray, which is it's unfortunate. But at the same time, it is what it is at this particular moment in time. But, we can just hope that the Lakers will potentially bounce back again, heading home to LA, and hopefully they could potentially get 2 wins under their belt back home. But, sort of remains to be seen at this particular moment of how the Lakers have been playing. So, we can just hope the Lakers will potentially still somehow try to win this series as best as they can. So we can just hope. Samurai Beast Warrior, welcome to the live stream. Welcome back to the live stream. I really appreciate it. Let's see here. Do Lakers still win the series? I mean, it's a possibility, but at the same time, as I mentioned, the Lakers just need to have it in them to do it. I mean, LeBron, Anthony Davis needs to be the driving force for the Lakers to win games. I mean, especially for LeBron. I mean, this is his legacy on the line, in my opinion. He's already solidified himself as one of the greatest players of all time, and future Hall of Famer. I mean, all of that. But at the same time, if you want to win another ring, this is your perfect opportunity to do so. You're in the Western Conference Finals. I mean, a team that was no expectations out of them, for them to, to even reach the Western Conference Finals. I mean, I did not expect this from the Lakers. I mean, I expected them to make the play-in and then at least lose in the first round. That was my objective for the Lakers. But my second objective was, if the Lakers got past the first round, they will get eliminated in the second round, which obviously they exceeded that expectations when it comes down to it. So with that being said, I mean, could the Lakers still win this series? I am not going to lose hope over that unless the Nuggets somehow have a great game in LA and somehow dominate in game 3 and 4. Hopefully not 4, but at the same time, if they win a game there, that is a possibility that the Lakers could end their series there and allow the Denver Nuggets to move on into the NBA Finals. So, it's unfortunate, but at the same time, I have full confidence, though, if the Lakers head back home, they will potentially somehow get a win, in game 3 and 4. And I saw a comment here from Samurai Beast Warrior again. Lakers in 6, it's still a possibility. I mean, I still think the Lakers will potentially steal a home win in Denver. So that will be a possibility, maybe in game 5. That could be a possibility, but at the same time, the Lakers need to they need to win it. They have to need it. I mean, that's it. As of this moment, when with the Lakers are now with the series now 0-2 in the favor of the Denver Nuggets, this is a must-win scenario now in this series. Okay, this is so important for the Lakers to win games now. This is their lives depends on certain moments now. So, with that being said, I mean, Samurai Beast Warrior, Lakers in 6. It's a possibility still, but at the same time, I'm a bit worried at this particular moment in time for the Lakers at this particular moment. So we just have to hope that they will potentially somehow bounce back in a big way, a must scenario for the Lakers heading into Game 3 back in LA. So we can just hope for that. And hopefully Lakers will bounce back for sure. Let's see here. Let's talk about the player stats. Obviously, when you look at the player stats of tonight's game, let's talk about the man of the hour that stepped up for the Los Angeles Lakers, and that was Rui Hachimura. And guys, I have to say, when it comes down to the lineup, sure, the lineup went really well defensively for the Lakers, but at the same time, I would rather have Rui Hachimura starting for the Lakers because you saw in Game 1 how dominant he was defensively against Nikola Jokic. Okay, when you look at how things went well for the Lakers in that particular moment, and having Rui Hachimura guard a guy like a 7-footer, 6'9", 6'10", Joker, that tells you right there that this guy is our key. He can be a key guy for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it. So having said all of that, I mean, it's just a missed opportunity there for Darvin Ham to consider giving more minutes to Rui Hachimura instead of just allowing LeBron to have all those minutes, even though he did not step up to the plate in those in the fourth quarter, which obviously, still sucks, but at the same time, the offense has to go through LeBron and Anthony Davis, but if they're not stepping up, others need to, and that's just the bottom line of that. So, but Rui Hachimura had 21 points for the Los Angeles Lakers, had 2 rebounds, 1 assist. For some reason, it doesn't show the complete stats, so I'm just gonna read it off my phone at this particular moment. So, bear with me for a minute. Or for a second. There we go. So, when you look at the rest of the stats for Rui Hachimura, he obviously had 21 points, went 1 of 2 from the 3, went 8 of 10 from the field, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. He did struggle with foul trouble, but at the same time, he was, the only guy out there that really stepped up to the plate for the Los Angeles Lakers. So, it's just unfortunate that, Lakers missed the ball on this one and should have dominated in the fourth quarter or held on to a certain lead if didn't allow Jamal Murray to take advantage of that opportunity. Because, once LeBron made that 3, that dumb 3 that he made, I want to know when he made that 3 that was just dumb. That was just dumb. So let me just see, where was it at that he made? Yeah, he made it was like 7.7 minutes and 35 seconds into the game. LeBron made a missed 3 from a 3-footer from the left wing. Showed you right there that was just a dumb move on his part. When it came down to it, he should have attacked the rim, made a mid-range shot, go for a layup, or get fouled. That was his best scenario there. But for some reason, a guy who went 0 of 6 from the 3 in the Western Conference Finals, where you needed to steal a win, a home win against the Denver Nuggets, the number 1 seed in the Western Conference, tells you right there that was just a dumb move from LeBron James in this particular game. And I hope he will admit to that and maybe say that this was on him, or maybe Anthony Davis will say that was on him. But I mean, you can also put the blame on Coach Darvin Ham for putting a lot of expectations when he said that we're going to be good and all that. But, at the same time, it all starts with LeBron and Anthony Davis, our leading guys, our top superstars on this team. So, because comparing to the Denver Nuggets, Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, I mean, those guys, they are a dynamic duo. I mean, when you look at the numbers they put up, it's just very impressive. When you look at it right here, I can show it to you guys on the screen. I mean, come on. Jamal Murray scored 23 points in the fourth quarter at the end result, 37 points for the Denver Nuggets, had 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and Nikola Jokic had a triple-double out there tonight, 23 points, 17 rebounds, and 12 assists. I mean, very impressive numbers for Nikola Jokic. And then when you look at the rest of the crew that they had, I mean, not a lot of effort on their part. Maybe Michael Porter Jr., who had 16 points. Other than that, the Nuggets, they played badly offensively in the first half heading into the third quarter. So when it came down to that, I mean, it just should have went on a whole different direction for the Lakers to take advantage of this. But, unfortunately, it just wasn't the case. So, so it is what it is. I mean, when it came down to that, it's just a missed opportunity there for the Los Angeles Lakers to steal a win against the Denver Nuggets. Is unfortunate. So, well, let's continue on with the team stats. Austin Reeves played for 36 minutes, had 22 points out there tonight, went 8 of 16 from the three, went 5 of 9 from the three. He was our shooter of tonight's game, and he's been that way since this series started against the Denver Nuggets. So he's been a shooter. I mean, he really helped us out, especially when the Denver Nuggets took a huge lead, in the fourth quarter when they were just raining threes in those 7 minutes left, 7 minutes remaining of the game, which obviously was a breaking point right there when the Lakers were like, oh my God, what went wrong type of scenario. But, Austin Reeves came to the rescue and helped out the Lakers in a big way when, they just he made like a key shot, I believe, where, he made he was our shooter of tonight. I mean, there's no way they're saying it. So, it was really great out there tonight for Austin Reeves when it came down to his abilities out there tonight. Had 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal out there tonight. It's just unfortunate, once again, missed opportunity there for the Los Angeles Lakers. But, going back to LeBron James, I forgot to read more of his stats. Sure, he went 0 of 6, which obviously he needs to stop doing it. Stop, okay? You're not Steph Curry. You're not one of the top shooters in this league, okay? You're a dominant guy who can score, but you can't shoot. So just stop shooting. Stop shooting, okay? Attack the rim, make mid-range shots, go make layups, make dunks, or do something, because obviously it's not working on your part. So with that being said, I mean, LeBron just need to find a whole different scenario. I mean, when it comes down to dominating in the fourth quarter, he did do well defensively. I saw a couple of times that he was just dominating on the defensive side of the ball and facilitating the ball as what LeBron does best. But at the same time, in the fourth quarter, he was a no-show there when it came down to it. Sure, he gave us four steals and 2 blocks, but at the same time, he really needed to dominate on the offensive side of the ball, and especially in the fourth quarter where the Nuggets at any given moment, they could take over the game. And that's what they did in the fourth quarter. It's unfortunate. Let's just hope the Lakers will bounce back from this, and hopefully they will potentially win back-to-back at home in Game 3 and in Game 4. So That's our hope right there. And it's a must win scenarios now. Okay. No more slacking, no more this, because, you know, the Nuggets are 2 games away of winning the series. So, with them already, 2-0, is any given moment now, they can dominate every single game now. I mean, it's just a matter of time. As the team that's a number 1 seed in the Western Conference, they can take full advantage of that. So, but let's just hope the Lakers will, not let that happen. So we have to hope for that. Let's see. Let's read more into this. Anthony Davis. Same goes with LeBron James. He did not step up to the plate when it came down to just, comparing to game 1 where he scored 40. I mean, this is totally unacceptable for Anthony Davis to play the way that he did. I mean, sure, he had 14 rebounds, but at the same time, he should have dominated on the offensive side of the ball, especially when it came down to facing Nikola Jokic. When it came down to that, but I can honestly say this though, we had to blame the rotation wise in the fourth quarter when it comes to what's his name, Darvin Ham. Obviously he didn't start the fourth quarter with Anthony Davis playing. When you think about it, why would you still have Anthony Davis benched in the beginning of the fourth quarter when you have Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray? Both guys are on the floor at the same time when Anthony Davis is on the bench. Totally unacceptable. Should have had him on the floor when the fourth quarter started. That's just me. It should have went that way. Maybe that should have changed the outcome of the game, maybe, but at the same time, it's just it is what it is now. I mean, the Lakers should have won this game. That's all I can really say when it came down to it. I mean, it was just in the palm of their hands. I mean, they dominated in the first, they dominated in the second, they dominated in the third, but for some reason they lost the mark on the fourth quarter. It's unfortunate. Let's just hope they will bounce back. That's our hope there. Let's see here. D'Angelo Russell had 10 points out there tonight, continuing to struggle with his shot making. And I'm tired of seeing the practice, in game 1 where he was practicing and making all of his free threes in practice before the game started. I'm tired of seeing that because obviously the end results of the game, you're not shooting. You're not making your shots go in. I mean, and it's kind of like a laughing matter of what the Denver Nuggets have been doing for these past couple of days. I mean, making fun of D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura. They're basically not afraid. I mean, they're not afraid of the Denver Nuggets. I'm sorry, the Los Angeles Lakers. And being the Nuggets, my second favorite team, it kind of at the same time shows that they are not afraid of anybody, and they want to dominate every chance that they get against anybody that comes their way. So, they're a whole different team. They are not like the Golden State Warriors. They are not like the number 2 seed in the Memphis Grizzlies. I mean, they are the reason they are the number 1 seed for this long is because how well they play in the regular season. And, that just tells you right there that they can win it all if they want to. And, at the same time, same goes for the Los Angeles Lakers. They can do that as well. But they just need to show it. And somehow it's just not been showing. I've not been seeing that from the Lakers, unfortunately. But let's just hope that they will bounce back in game 3 and in game 4 when we head back home to LA. So let's just hope for that. I already talked about Rui Hachimura. I mean, Jared Vanderbilt. I mean, just a smart move by Darvin Ham to insert him back into the starting lineup because obviously, I don't know why he went with the 3-guard lineup in game 1 against the Denver Nuggets. I mean, it was just dumb decision there from Darvin Ham. We're not facing the Golden State Warriors that play. They don't have any bigs for us to play small. So, with that being said, you have to play big against a really big Denver Nuggets team. Okay, Nikola Jokic, who I think is like 7-footer, and what's his name? Michael Porter Jr., a guy who's like what is he, like 6'8" or 6'10"? He's tall. And then you have Aaron Gordon, who's also 6'9", 6'10". So you had to play big. I don't know why he didn't do it in game one, but obviously he made his mistakes. He fixed those mistakes and went with a bigger lineup, which obviously worked in the Lakers' favor. So especially in the first, second, and third quarter, I mean, they just dominated, especially in the second quarter when it came down to their defensive efforts. So let's just hope that they use that to their advantage once we head back home to LA in game 3 and game 4. That's our hope for sure. So let's see more here. I mean, Dennis Schroeder had 4 points and Lonnie Walker had 2. And then obviously, guys, the guy who really led us the way tonight was Rui Hachimura with 21 points. But, he dominated in the first half when it came down to his offensive side of the ball. I mean, he just was very athletic and, just showed up for the Los Angeles Lakers. So let's just hope he continues that route heading into game 3 and game 4. And my hope is the Lakers will win both games in game 3 and game 4 so they can gain some sort of momentum heading into this series, going into this series. And my hope is now that the Lakers will now buckle down, realize what's on the line, and realize that it's a must win now from now until we win the series. Okay, going back to Samurai Beast Warriors question, Lakers in 6, that's the goal now. Okay, no more goofing around, no more giving up dumb threes. Speaking to LeBron here, okay? No more dumb threes. Attack the rim. Do what Anthony Davis does. He knows he doesn't shoot threes. He knows that. I mean, an occasion, if he does make one, that's just sure miracle, okay? That's just like, wow, like you haven't done that in a while type of scenario, okay? So with that being said, LeBron, I know you want to shoot threes. I know you have moments in games where it does go in, but if it's a trend that you continuously miss threes, when it comes down to the number you have, 0-6, you need to stop making them. Attack the rim, okay? Make dunks, make layups, get fouled so you can go to the free throw line. I mean, that's your only best scenario for you to dominate in these games. And I just hope that, heading back home, the Lakers will still dominate on the defensive side of the ball, and they will potentially just, play well on offense. Hopefully, with the Lakers crowd, they will, because they're also undefeated at home. So with that being said, and the Lakers you have a good advantage there when it comes to winning in LA. So let's just hope that they will do so, because it will be embarrassing if the Denver Nuggets win a home game in LA. So, and that tells you right there that maybe the series will be over for the Lakers if they don't win back-to-back games in LA. So, and, if the Lakers can win one in Denver, potentially in game 5, that's good news that the Lakers will potentially maybe finish off this series on a strong note and head into the NBA Finals since 2020 and potentially maybe face the Miami Heat or the Boston Celtics. So that's our hope there, and hopefully the Lakers will achieve that and hopefully have that goal in mind heading back home to LA. So guys, all about game 3 and game 4 for the Lakers. Let's hope that they'll finish strong and bounce back in a big way in a must scenario for the Lakers. So that's our hope right now when it comes to the Lakers and the circumstances that they're in now after going 0-2 in this series now against the number 1 seed in the Denver Nuggets. So let's hope the Lakers will bounce back. So thank you all for watching on this live stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you for listening to my Lakers analysis and my thoughts about the Lakers. And, just once again, we have to really commend on the great work from Denver Nuggets. I mean, Jamal Murray, he's something special, as I said, and, the Joker, he's no joke. So the Joker, he's don't joke. So with that being said, I mean, as I mentioned, the Denver Nuggets are my second favorite team. So with that being said, I'm very impressed of how they're playing so far. But at the same time, I bleed purple and gold. So, with that being said, I am rooting for the Lakers all the way, regardless of them facing my second favorite team. So with that being said, I mean, the Lakers just have to finish strong. Okay, you're heading back to LA, as I said, and they have a full advantage of the possibilities of winning both games in Game 3 and Game 4. So, and the Lakers, as I said, they're undefeated at home in the playoffs so far. So, could they do it? Yes. Will it be efficient? Sort of remains to be seen. So yeah, guys. I mean, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. I mean, in better circumstances, it's unfortunate the Lakers missed the opportunity to win it tonight after dominating in the first, second, and second and third quarter. Unfortunately, they couldn't dominate in the fourth. So, it's unfortunate, but at the same time, I have full confidence, though, that the Lakers will bounce back, and heading back to LA, it's a possibility that they will win both games. And let's just hope for that. So thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Rabbit, and thank you, Samurai Beast Warrior, for your comments. It's been a while you've been on here on this live stream. Thank you again for your comments and your questioning. And also, Rabbit, thank you for being part of this channel as well. And for those of you who are new, who have been joining, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and follow me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at ZSPN. I'll leave the links to my social media sites in the description of this video so you guys can check out my social media sites. And once again, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bells, and I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Let's hope the Lakers will bounce back in a big way and a must way, heading back home to LA and dominate in the back-to-back wins, hopefully in Game 3 and in Game 4. So let's hope for that. Thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.